afternoon. I am Raleigh Brown, and this is another curve flattening concert. Steve DeHaas on YouTube is the first man in, bidding a good afternoon to me and to Charlie the dog as well. Charlie is asleep nearby with his little snake, and then his Charlie almost caught a real snake at the park the other day. I just saved the snake in time. And he also has a new ball, a new chuck-it ball that he found when we went walking with my good friend Jim Moore up in Tinicum. So, Steve DeHaas, I mentioned Rhonda Scott Merrick in Chicago, Linda Worster in Western Mass, Slim Edelman in Tucson, Arizona, Warren and Janelle in South Euclid, Ohio, Robin Gray in Chicago, Johnson Hogg in France, Tom Dietz in Vermont, maybe, and Debbie Moore in Maine. Debbie said from what feels like renewed winter. I'm sorry about that. It's about 50, low 50s here today. So Kathy Marzik is here. Folks are checking in. I love the sound of an acoustic guitar. S.A. Tudhope is here, and my good friend Deb Leiby Clark, and David Arthur Radcliffe in the UK, and Bruce McNeil on YouTube. Hi, Bruce. And that. And Rhonda is back from her eye injection. Oops. And hope you're okay, my dear. Anyhow. A little bit of cloinking is in order here. I cloink you in celebration of Earth Day, a day which is struggling against the current administration, but we have hope that better days are ahead. So I knew I would do my Earth Day instrumental, which I do every year on Earth Day. Unfortunately, it's the only time I play it every year, so I have to relearn it. So we'll see how that goes. I see my buddy Charlie Bryant is here, and like that. And Rhonda Scott Merrick says, "Hi, George," which means George Young may be with us. Hi, George. And I do have a picture. I have a nice picture from it's actually from a little over a week ago, of Charlie and his main squeeze, Maxie. And there they are at the park. And Rick and I, Rick is Maxie's owner, in our silly banter, have given the dogs voices, and we've decided that Maxie, with her little beard, sounds kind of like Eileen Brennan. So she's got kind of a husky, like, "Hey, give me a cigarette, would you?" Voice. And Charlie, who's a big bruiser, has a voice like Mike Tyson. So he's like, "Hey, I'll punch your face in," like that. And we entertain ourselves. It's hilarious to us, if to no one else. But there they are, Charlie and Maxie the dog. Maxie, if you're following the NBA playoffs, Maxie is named after Tyrese Maxey, the Philadelphia 76ers elite guard. And that's the way that goes. So, some songs for you. Some of them, I think they all have a little relation to the earth or to nature. This one's from Fred Neil. Now this whole world won't ever change the way that it's been, and all the ways of war won't change it back again. I've been searching for the dolphins in the sea. Sometimes I wonder, do you ever think of me? I'm not the one to tell the world how to get along. I only know that peace will come when all hate is gone. I've been searching for the dolphins in the sea. Sometimes I wonder, do you ever think of me? Sometimes I think about Saturday's Child and all about the time when we were running wild. I've been searching for the dolphin in the sea. Sometimes I wonder, do you ever think of me? Now this old world won't ever change. This old world won't ever change. This old world won't ever change. The late, great Fred Neil wrote that song, and it has remained with me. He wrote a bunch of great songs. I should be learning more old Fred Neil songs. I do have one other one, which I'll do again soon, which is Little Bit of Rain. That's a beautiful one, too. Anyhow, we'll soldier on here. A lot of drop D stuff today. I got in a drop D mood, and I got out the Martin, which we'll talk about shortly. So next up, this is one by Peter Rowan, another of our great songwriters who is still with us. And I always get confused. Like, I have a really bad memory for certain words anymore, and so I think of this song as Moonlight Midnight, because that's the way the lyric starts when in the chorus, but it ends with Midnight Moonlight. So I said, well, I'm going to go online and figure out what's the right title. So I saw about 5 or 6 different YouTube videos of it, and half of them said Moonlight Midnight and half of them said Midnight Moonlight. But I finally found Peter Rowan's Bandcamp page, and it's Midnight Moonlight. So I see Dave Mason is here. Dave, I hope you're doing well. I know you came back from the hospital, and I hope that was a good thing to happen. And boding better times for you. And okay, and David Arthur Radcliffe says, not hearing anything here. Are you not hearing me, or are you not hearing some background noise that somebody else mentioned? And anyhow, and Rich Laughlin is here and says, Sixers Maxey won the game for them last night. Yes, they had a big one. And Jay Dusenberry's here. Oh, there's people I didn't notice. Hi, Jay. And I think I've covered. Mike Verbeck is here. Mike, is it your birthday today or was it yesterday? In any event, happy birthday to you in drop T. They're an extra song at no cost. Anyhow, there we are. So, Midnight Moonlight. If you ever feel lonesome, you're down in San Antone, just beg, steal, or borrow 2 nickels or a dime, and call me on the phone. I'll meet you at Alamo Mission, and we can say our prayers. The Holy Ghost and Virgin Mother will heal us as we kneel there in the moonlight, in the midnight, in the moonlight, midnight, moonlight, in the moonlight, in the midnight, in the moonlight, midnight, moonlight. And if you ever feel sorrow for love that you have wronged, with no hope for tomorrow, in the setting of the sun, and the ocean is howling with dreams that might have been, and your last good morning sunrise will be the brightest you've ever seen. In the moonlight, in the midnight, in the moonlight, midnight, moonlight, in the moonlight, in the midnight, in the moonlight, midnight, moonlight. So if you ever feel lonesome, and you're down in San Antone, just beg, steal, or borrow 2 nickels or a dime, and call me on the phone. call me on the phone. So, Midnight Moonlight by Peter Rowan. It's just a lovely song. And if you've heard Peter do it, he does a much faster version. It's not bluegrass speed, but it definitely rollicks along much more. Connie Adams is here on YouTube. We haven't seen Connie in a while. Hope you're doing well, Connie. And I'm just saying hi to folks. And like that. And Bob McKenna. Hey. Some people are sneaking in who I did not know were here. So it's announcement time, and that's we could go with the guitars. This is a 2013, so it's 13 years old now. Martin OM18 Authentic. And this is, for my money, and I did spend my money on this, it is the best sounding, at least for a fingerstyle player like me, or a crossover, a little bit of flat picking, little fingerstyle. It is the best sounding guitar that Martin has made in the recent era. And I had the Rosewood version, which was more expensive because Rosewood, and it was Madagascar Rosewood, and I don't think it sounded nearly as good as this. This one is just a brilliant guitar. And I will also, on the last song, I'll be playing my old Gibson. Maybe it's time to bring it over here anyhow. The old L00. There you can see it. And we'll just set that down over here right now. Both of these guitars are mahogany with Adirondack spruce tops. And I'm very fond of mahogany guitars. I think they have a great sound. They're usually thought of as the poor stepchildren of Rosewood guitars, but I don't buy it completely. Anyhow, those are the guitars. There are invisibles. I'm told that George Young is here of Winter Garden, Florida, and Mario Prue, Joel Biget in France, and Judith Fox, who might be in Northern Virginia, occasionally stop by. So I say hi just in case they're here. And there is, as always, a PayPal link right there where my left index finger is pointing. There's PayPal and there's Venmo. For the Charlie the Dog, Let's Keep Him Alive and Well and Happy Fund. And like that, those are those announcements. I will be in Kent, Ohio for a May 3rd concert with Magpie, and Lori Payne assured me that it's up on the Kent Stage website now if you were going to look for tickets to that. And I also will be in Philly at the end of June. It's June 27th for just a 2-hour evening shared with Michael London, the local songwriter and guitar player, who's very good. And then I will be at Sam W. Summer Acoustic Music Week in New Hampshire from July 10th through the 17th. And that will be great fun too. I'm not sure if there's any space left in it, but if you want to see me and Cozy and Susie Burke and Charlie Koch and others, Louis Collins, I don't know who else. So those are my gigs out in the real world. Here I am on right now. I believe Helen Avakian and David Irwin will be on tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. streaming from Madison, Wisconsin. Lovely, lovely place. And on Friday, Slim Edelman will be doing his show at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and it's entitled Way Out West. And Slim is way out west, especially from here. You know, like, I remember when I used to live in San Francisco. If you mentioned Denver, like to them, Denver was the Midwest, whereas me growing up in Ohio, Denver was way out west. So anyhow, that's Slim's thing. He said he's going to do some serious stuff and some silly stuff, which is totally apropos for him, I reckon. And Bunny Barnes will be doing her Forfer at 4 o'clock on Friday. And Warren Bendler will be doing his show on Saturday at 3. And I see Alex Bevan is here. Hey, buddy. And I'm glad you're listening. I'm glad you think it's divine, Alex. And I will try to make it so. And then I will be back on Sunday for my usual request show. And I see at Kinks USA on YouTube is here. Welcome aboard. And that's that. Okay, so now I think I've done everything. I did the guitars, the Invisibles, the PayPal, gigs, and yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do Earth Day, and it's a little different every time I do it. So I hope you enjoy this iteration of it. And I wanted it to be upbeat, yeah, a happy tune. Earth Day. Once a year we celebrate Earth Day, and I trot out my little Earth Day instrumental. I think I wrote it 8 or 9 years ago, maybe 10 years ago. And here we are going to get the this and the that. So, as always, I thank you for joining me, and it's always a pleasure for me to get to spend time with you all. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day, and the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? What they are really saying is, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I will ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, the colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, They're also on the faces of the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying is I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They will learn so much more than I will ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. So thank you so much for joining me. I will sing you a little mantra and wish you a great next bunch of days. Hope to see you on Sunday, if not before. So be happy and be healthy, be brave and be calm. Be kind, though others may be rude, and life may seem to hand you crap. Just fill your heart with gratitude. If you get cranky, take a nap. Much love. See you guys soon.